Welcome back. One Columbia educator used Black History Month as an opportunity to highlight a historic entrepreneur. Today's event retold the story of a chef from the 19th century. KOMU 8's Christian Riley Dutcher spoke to the woman who revived that story. Christian?
Annie Fisher was the daughter of two emancipated slaves in 1867. And when she died in 1938, Annie was a millionaire from selling biscuits for just 15 cents a dozen. And today at the Columbia Public Library, one educator told her story.
My story needs to be told.
This is Verna Laboy, but today at the Columbia Public Library, she spoke from the perspective of a 19th century chef, Annie Fisher.
With nothing more than a third grade education, this woman became very rich.
According to Laboy, Fisher was a Black entrepreneur whose biscuits were highly coveted from Wall Street to the Oval Office. By the time she died in 1938, she owned 18 houses.
She was a creator of two kinds of dough.
Laboy was first asked to tell the story of Fisher in the 90s for the Boone County Historical Society.
They gave me a writing from a college student. That's all I had.
Unsatisfied with the limited information provided, she sought help from her own community, talking to people who knew Annie's story. Laboy hopes that her retellings will inspire the younger generation.
There needs to be something that carries her name, her legacy.
Some in the next generation have already taken the torch, like one Columbia poet.
There are so few obvious historical sites that are celebrated here in Columbia. And with a story like Annie's, who would say no to preserving that?
Laboy has now told Fisher's story for 30 years, and it's not the only event at the library this month. It will also host a Black History Trivia Night at the end of the month. In the studio, Christian Riley Dutcher, KOMU 8 News.